So this is something I've been thinking about a little bit. I was thinking about it, especially during our Sunday school. We were talking about the idea of God being a gardener and whatnot, and it's such an amazing imagery, and it reminds me of Matthew 17, 20 and 21. He said to them, "Because of your little faith, for truly I say to you, if you have faith like a grain of mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." And I think the thing that sticks out most to me is all the imagery that we're given throughout the Bible about gardening. We are not capable of making a seed grow. We can plant it, we can water it, and we can eventually someday harvest it. But we ourselves, there's nothing within our power, whether we water it or not, whether we plant it deep or not, or any of the things that we can do, we cannot make it grow. Only God's power makes it grow, and that applies to faith as well. The imagery and the idea of the mustard seed, which is fascinating because, as we know, it is one of the smallest seeds ever, but it also grows to one of the largest plants ever, which is kind of phenomenal when you think about it. It's a great image of what our faith could be. We cannot grow our faith, but if you're in your Bible, if you're praying, if you're fellowshipping, if you're discipling with others, you can water that seed and God will grow it in you. And that's an amazing thing, because when you have that faith that the reason why the mountain is easy to move is because you cover it. As a mustard seed and you grow into this huge forest, you cover the mountain. Nothing is impossible for us because there's nothing impossible for God. It's not about moving the mountain. It's not about having authority in any capacity to say, "Go away, mountain," or, wither a tree because it's not producing fruit. It's about covering it with the love, grace, mercy, and will of God. And nothing is impossible in that. So, are you watering your own seed? Are you preparing yourself for the harvest of your own faith? How is that blossoming? How is that growing? How are you putting into it so that God is growing you?